Hey, 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 it's the boat doctor. Da-da-da. Hey, I lost my hat. And the city came back and gave it to me. They found it on the boat ramp. Nice guys, thank you. Peanut butter and jelly did that. Anyway, out here in this beautiful 2023 2250 Centrecab. Nice boat. This is where a porta pot would go. I don't know if you got one or not. These here, if you pull on this here folds down and that piece there slides in between, and that makes a bed, and you slip those up. It's got side rides, but you can lift these up. Well, we're floating here. I'm just gonna go ahead, maybe trim down that kicker. Boom. Okay, when you start this, make sure you pump the primer ball back there right in front of the motor. Then come up and then give it 3 pumps. 1, 2, 3. All the way ahead. Then lift this lever just to where you feel it stop. Then give it about a ½ inch up. Then push and turn on the key. Well, push it in while turning it. The idle goes up. If it acts like it's going to go down, push it in till it revs up a little bit. Then slowly push that lever down. But once it's warmed up, all you have to do is put it in gear. Lift there, you go. Okay, so while it's doing that, then what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and turn on the transom lights. I'll turn on all these lights, cockpit lights, anchor lights, nav lights, wiper, starboard. You got fast, you got slow on both. Up is fast, down is slow. Deck wash, I'll leave that on. It doesn't have tuna tubes. Bait tank it doesn't have. And that's the auto build pump. So we got that, and then what we can do is turn on the radio. Just take your finger on the red button and push. Sometimes it takes a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or just a quick push. 1, 2. So what we're gonna do is bypass that now. Just turn this on. Then I'll try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll use the silliest thing. And there it goes. Okay, and then when it beeps, you hit clear over here. That's AIS. It's picking up the latitude and longitude. It doesn't have AIS. You got to go to the 215S or C, I think they call it, to get AIS. But it does have your latitude and longitude. I did do a software update. It's always these kind of semi-simple electronics. Oh yeah, quick, easy. Then it hits agree, but it did a major update. When it says select, you can either hit select or hit the center button, and then it says agree, and then it just pops in. Set up some data, put a compass tape up here. It's spot on. This here is your QWERTY to move this in and out, heading line. But this was a 23 version, went to a 29. Also did that GSD 24 compass. The back here, here's the primer ball for the main. There's a light there. There's your GS24s. But I had to do an update or it wouldn't accept it. Every time I would go, it would show me going backwards and crab walking. VHF antenna. Go up in here, you got your lights. Get your lights up into here on both sides. Jumper seats, so you can put 6 people in here. Batteries are up underneath there. Flip seat there. Your ladder there. Nice simple boat. I like the flooring. Boom, boom. Little rainy out. See your side curtains are in here somewhere, I imagine. There's the porta pot we were talking about. Goes up here. So now my GPS is good, 330, that's about right, because 250 is about 20 degrees over to the range markers. So I use course over ground and heading. That's where you got this, course over ground, backwards, this is your heading line. Okay, my trusty dusty tester. This goes back here, you got USB port. You plug, yep, we got power. This is your USB, that's 12 volts. So that works. And this blue light's on, that's USB port's working. That's working. So that's my little testy tester. Put that back in there. And I'm sure glad I had that Garmin software card. pulling my hair out because I took forever on that. Grab handle, grab handle, grab handle. You got them everywhere. Whenever you mount like GPS antennas that are autopilots, make sure the GPS pucks and stuff are away from any magnets like speakers, VHF handle radios, because they'll throw them way the heck off. And I calibrated that antenna, got you up to 94%. That's really good in this condition to get it that high. So anyway, I showed you all the lights, the deck wash, nav lights, turn all this stuff off. Windlass, you can see, works. Okay, VHF works. You push in on that, that gives you the weather. Push out, that gets you out of the weather. You go home. Now this updated this screen a lot. Okay, so then you go to settings. You just go over here to where it says settings, hit select, that takes you into your settings. Not that you probably want to go in there. Charts, this gives you your nav charts, 3D charts. Okay, so we got that there. Now the kicker motor, full throttle. We're doing about 552 right now. Okay, so then we go home, we can go to regular nav charts, get that. Go to centers, see we're going into the channel, that's where I'm headed. So that works, go home. And then you can use this button to go down too, to make this work. Go over to sonars, hit select. And then if I want that one, I hit select. There you go. Oh, you know one thing I didn't get set here? Menu, chirp, zoom. We want zoom on here. Zoom off. Back. Zoom off. We don't want that off. We want that magnify. That's what we want. There we go. So that gives you your magnifier. Oh, there's one other thing. Sonar setup. Go into that. Advanced. Back. Appearance. Called A-scope. We want that on. We want the depth line on. Dash symbols off. Stretch it, overlay back. Alarms. Okay, I got all that set. So go back. Go back. Now I added an A-scope and I add here a magnifier. See, so you can move this up and down where you want to see magnified, and it'll tell you what foot is in right there. Then you just go back and then take you out of that. And then this, if any of these brighter colors pop up in here and come after that, that's a fish living. Then you go to clear view. There you go, that's just what we were seeing. And now you want to run out and up 0 to about 250, 300 feet. You want to run about 450 kilohertz. You run out deeper water, change it to 260 kilohertz. Same thing with the traditional, you want to run 200 inside, but probably 83 on the out, or chirp. So there's your side view. And then we're going to go zoom, 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 zoom. Side view there. Appearance, yes. We go depth line, show, show, show. Left and right, color amber, yes, yes. Go home. Here, go back to sonar again, go to traditional, make sure I got all that. All I do, and then I could add, if I wanted to go menu, I could add overlays. I could go like this, and I can put top bar, I can put a compass tape, go back, there's your compass tape. So then we are at 9 minutes, so I got about another minute on this. So go home, then I'm going to do side view, make sure I got everything I need there. Go into menu again, go down to clear view setup, appearance, depth line show, overlay data, depth, that's fine, go back, go back, go edit overlays, go to top bar, go to compass tape, then go back. There it is. And then this is just your other combos. And you can add the if you compass tape for that one. Just go to menu, sonar setup. You can't have that go back. Go to sonar setup. Go to parents. Go to A-scope, deadline show edge. What was I trying to do? Oh, I was trying to get into lathes. And then go later. Here, compass tape. There you go. Go back. There you go. Your compass tape. So then you go. I'm going to start video 2 now. This is the boat doctor in a 250 Stabicraft, real nice boat. It's a lot rougher over there than it is here today. So I'll go to part 2. Boat doctor out.